that have been torturing this game's meta for quite some time. But with the recent changes, it's going to be interesting to see how things fare, especially now that some of the threat from Potemkin has been mitigated, while Goldlewis has gotten shot very hard due to the guard crush changes.
Oh my, immediate round start Behemoth there. Going straight into the guard crush pressure.
Already WINTYR spending all that security, but we don't feel too threatened at all. Gonna spend all that resource to try and maintain the corner. Salty, a victim to this onslaught from the absolute defensive tyrant he is.
Oh, the delay on Karabust up 2S. WINTYR a bit asleep on the wheel there. Good pickup from Salty that doesn't find the wall break though.
Oh, nice smash out. The trade was a beneficial little one for WINTYR. And now we're going to get the big catch. Bait the burst.
Good job from WINTYR there to bait the burst.
Greedy attempt from WINTYR, but not a bad choice to go for that. Salty getting caught by the ever-elusive JD. Now back to the wall. Nice reset.
Tries to flick something. WINTYR finding that water soul though, getting in, running his pressure now. Oh, this song. On a slightly off note, this song, man. Nice confirm from him. That drops it, unfortunately. Good YC from Salty, gets some space.
Oh, nice hard knockdown. Slide head giving the hard knockdown. We are in the neutral zone for both these players, but again, Salty getting caught by the big Behemoth Typhoon. We're going to take that first game underway, and WINTYR is the one that draws first blood.
It's for sure, as previous pot player, this matchup has always been horrendous. To say, but with the recent changes to Guard Crush and Risk, I definitely think Pot has some easier ways to get in versus Goldlewis now. Especially with that JD nerf. Like, that thing was impossible to anti-air on Pot.
Conversely, though, that does mean that Potemkin's potency, especially off the Hammerfall changes, does make it so that Oki is not necessarily as potent as it used to be. Granted, the character is still as strong as it is, but Salty is currently back to the corner where WINTYR wants them.
Caught by that Behemoth into the Behemoth into the ground. Behemoth again bursts out there.
Hard knockdown off the Behemoth. That nerf doesn't apply to grounded Behemoth. You're still gonna take all that damage, and we do get the wall break.
He lives. Hot Elf lets him survive. Gonna have to take one. Goes for the run up. Spend a lot of cash to get in there.
Positive bonus is definitely on the way, especially for both players. That gigantic Kai, the wall.
Oh, that YRC buff lets him get that space. Oh, unfortunately caught by the not drone.
Go, my child. Hold down the neutral.
The ever like buff somehow. That thing's never been gonna get the corner pressure started on Pot here. Misses the car above us. Good back there from WINTYR.
Great catch. Thunderbird is going to allow the pickup too far away, however. Gigantic Kai being able to get the hit off just in time. Going to get the full confirm.
Oh my god. The amount of damage, that was a good 60% on Goldlewis there from that gigantic combo.
I'm going to try and go for the Heavenly. Maybe just not too confident in making sure. Oh, wait. I'm reading the meter gauge is wrong. My mistake.
I was going to say, not quite sure what meter had spent on Heavenly there. Good block on the Behemoth. Gets that pressure going, doesn't block it. Oh, caught out by the low 5k.
WINTYR trying to go for yet another burst bait, and Salty recognizing it, doesn't really want to give another plate of burst baits. The soul steal is definitely not ideal in any position, but Salty still has three more games to possibly go if they want to reset the whole situation and bring it back to winning ways, but it's looking very dire in this first round.
Definitely. I think if Salty might need to... He's struggling quite a lot against the Goldlewis Behemoths. Might not run up gold burst, as I say that.
Yeah, the neutral game is going to be very rough in general, but also just heavily committing options and not really controlling the ground game as they like. But that Pop Buster does change a lot.
That heavy commitment has just scored him quite a lot of damage, and a lot of commitment from Pop Busters manages to find around.
See, that's the kind of stuff you need as a grappler. You've got to remember at the end of the day, you have the capacity to play these games. With the risk changes as well, damage output has been heavily reduced for a lot of characters. You still got to be vigilant.
That's true. But these characters both still doing... Oh, what a catch on the board make it. These characters both still do an insane amount of damage if they get their right hits, especially with Pot.
That was a smart decision from Winter to for Sea Salty to go for the
Oh
throw,
my God.
and we are gonna get the heavenly. My
What a
fellow
reaction to that
countryman.
JD.
Oh, gonna have a one-way trip to the Smooth, I ain't gonna lie, this is a one-way trip to the chiropractor.
An unfortunate miss on that Chiropod Buster, managing to get Winter back into this game. Winter not wanting to go
Slide
front.
head. Again, the armor's being broken through, and Sea Salty is heavily committing on these options, but Winter's just anticipating the armor and breaking it at every turn.
Yeah, I think Sea Salty needs to be just doing more Pot Busters, but now he's slightly relying on too much, maybe? Because Winter's trying to get a real read on those now.
Oh, big
Oh,
catch. That
what a
2S may be
counter.
disjointed, but it's not ideal. Block the overhead. We're in the blender now.
Nice spend of the meter there to get the deflection. Not going to get him out. Unfortunately, with that behemoth cancel, manages to get the kill on Sea Salty, taking it 3-0 for Winter.
A little bit of a rough situation there. Sea Salty was getting a lot of positivity when it came down to the wire, but the unfortunate nature of the situation recalls back to what I mentioned previously. The changes did hurt Goldlewis quite significantly, but it definitely didn't do enough to damper Winter's run. Sea Salty gonna be going down into the loser's side, but still has a